To reduce the electricity bill, an on-grid solar system is one of the best solar systems. With its help, you can make your electricity bill almost zero. Apart from this, you also get a subsidy on an on-grid solar system. That is why, compared to other systems, it becomes quite affordable. But even now, many people do not know much about it. People do not know what it actually is, how it works, who should install it, or if you want to install it, which type of on-grid system you should choose. However, very few people have complete information about an on-grid solar system. That is why, based on whatever information they get, they install an on-grid system at their home, or they install it based on the information given by the installer. But in today's video, we will try to give you complete information related to the on-grid solar system so that you can choose a perfect on-grid solar system for yourself. So first of all, let us talk about what exactly an on-grid solar system is. At present in the market, you will see three types of solar systems. The first is the on-grid solar system. The second is off-grid. The third is hybrid. Here we are going to talk only about the on-grid solar system. So from its name itself, it is clear what an on-grid solar system is. It is a solar system that works only when the grid is on. That means the power you get from the solar panels installed in this system is available only when the grid is available. If the grid is not available, then this entire system shuts down and you do not get any benefit from installing solar panels. That is why many people make this mistake. In places where there are power cuts during the day, people still install an on-grid system because of subsidy or lower cost. Later, they realize that this system does not work at all after the electricity goes off. Then they have to spend extra money to convert it into a hybrid system. Only then do they get the benefit of solar even after the grid goes off. And then the cost of the battery also gets included in it. Because of this, the overall price of the system increases even more. Earlier, its definition was that it is a solar system that works only when the grid is available. But now this definition has changed. Now, in the market, some such inverters have come which are meant for on-grid systems. But they can also work even after the grid goes off. We will talk about this further ahead. Now, let us talk about how this on-grid solar system works. In this system, mainly only two components are used. One is the solar panel. The second is the solar inverter. Here, from the solar panel, you get DC supply, which goes into the inverter. The inverter converts the DC supply into AC. And by taking reference from the main grid, it gives you AC output. This AC output mixes with the grid supply and runs your home load. Apart from this, one more benefit of an on-grid system is that if extra electricity is generated from your solar panels, which you are not able to use, you can send it back to the grid. You will understand this better with an example. Suppose you have installed a 10 kilowatt grid tie system or on-grid system at your home. From this system, currently you are getting only 8 kilowatt of power, but at your home you are running a 10 kilowatt load. Now here you need an extra 2 kilowatt of power, so this extra 2 kilowatt power will be taken from the grid, and now 2 kilowatt grid power and 8 kilowatt solar power will mix together and run your home load. Now in case your home load is less, suppose from your solar panels you are still getting 8 kilowatt but your load is running at only 5 kilowatt. In this situation you have 3 kilowatt extra power left. This on-grid system sends that 3 kilowatt power back to the grid, which you can use later. In this way, you can also make your electricity bill zero. If you install a slightly bigger solar system than your requirement, then you will always get extra power during the day. That extra power you will export to the grid. Then at night, you will use the same power. In this way, your electricity bill will remain almost zero. So now you have understood how it works. Now let us talk about who should install it and who should not install it. This solar system should be installed only where you get electricity for 24 hours and especially where electricity is available throughout the day. In case electricity is not available at night, you can still install this system. You just need to make sure that at least during the day, electricity is available all the time so that this system can work throughout the day. If there are power cuts during the day at your place, then this system will not be successful for you. Your money will be wasted. Secondly, you can install this type of solar system on big factories and reduce their electricity bill significantly. Because if you install a big system with a battery bank, the cost becomes very high. But in an on-grid system, only an inverter and panels are required. So its cost is not that high, and within 3 to 5 years, you can recover whatever money you invest in the solar system. Because this system will generate that much electricity within 3 to 4 years or maximum 5 years. Apart from this, if you install a solar system at home, you also get a subsidy. If you want to take subsidy, then you can use this system. But again, only if you get electricity for 24 hours, then you should go for a subsidy based system. However, in some places, subsidy is also available for hybrid systems. So you can also choose a hybrid system. Now let us talk about how many types of on-grid systems are there. Till now, you might have heard only about a simple on-grid system with a string inverter and solar panels. But now, technology has changed. Now in the market, you will see three types of grid type inverters. The first is the string inverter, in which mostly solar panels are connected in series. The second is the micro inverter. The third is the micro inverter with off-grid feature. This has been launched recently. I have already explained the string inverter. In this, solar panels are connected in series. So where there is a shading problem, for example, shadow of a building or a tree falls on your roof, power generation reduces significantly. To avoid this problem, we use a micro inverter. And micro inverters are available for different numbers of solar panels. That means if you want to use one micro inverter for one panel, that option is available. If you want to use it for two panels, that option is also available. If you want to use it for four panels, you can take such a micro inverter as well. The benefit of using a micro inverter is that all the panels connected to it work individually. That means even if shadow falls on one panel, or even if one panel completely fails, the rest of the panels continue to generate full power. That is why micro inverters are used. So the string inverter and a normal micro inverter both work like a grid tie inverter. That means they shut down when the grid goes off. But recently, Geospark company has launched a micro inverter with off-grid feature. This system can run some loads of your home even after the grid goes off. The company claims that this Geospark micro inverter can run around 30% of the load. For example, if you have installed a 10 kilowatt setup, then you can run around 3 kilowatt load even after the grid goes off. In this, you can easily run lights and fans. So earlier we used to say that this system does not work after the grid goes off. Now the definition has changed. Now if you use Geospark micro inverter, you can run some load even after the grid goes off. Now let us talk about the cost of installing this solar system. Generally, if we talk about subsidy-based systems, the cost comes around 50,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees per kilowatt, and this cost can go up to 80,000 rupees per kilowatt. It depends on which brand system you are installing, what type of mounting structure you are using, what quality of material you are using. So the price can vary a lot, but roughly the current price is around 50,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees per kilowatt. If you install a non-subsidy system, then the price becomes around 40,000 rupees per kilowatt. However, if you want to install under subsidy, then you will get benefit only up to 5 kilowatt system. If you go for 6 kilowatt or bigger systems, then a non-subsidy system will be more beneficial for you. So I hope now you have got almost all the information related to the on-grid solar system, what this system is, how it works, who should install it, which type of inverter is used in it, which inverter will be right for you, and what is the approximate cost of this system. If you still have any question or suggestion related to this, then comment in the video comment box. If you liked the video, then like and share it. Also, subscribe to our channel. Along with subscribing, do press the bell icon so that you keep getting such videos from time to time.